Oh, oh, dude. Pretty sweet, right? This is insane.
There it is. This is the wide cabin.
This is the wide cabin, man. That sounds fun. Oh,
yeah,
cool. All right, before starting engine, pre-flight inspections complete. Cabin doors are closed and locked. Seatbelts are fastened-ish. All right, passenger briefing. So first time in an airplane, all right?
Yeah.
Okay. 1, in the unlikely event of an emergency, if you do need to get out quickly, this is a fast release. You just pull it up and all of them come undone.
Okay.
If we have a controlled landing somewhere, right, before landing, we're going to pull this back and pop open the doors just a little bit. So that way if we hit the ground and the doors got jammed, right, we can get out.
Yep.
Second thing, while we're flying, obviously, this is going to be moving here, so just kind of keep those legs like where they're at there, right? Like you're totally fine. Just be careful if you hit that. If you hit the rudder pedals, not the biggest deal in the world, but obviously these will be moving like this, and just make sure I have some freedom. If you see an airplane while we're flying, this is all visual flight rules. So obviously a lot of planes flying around here, so if you see an airplane, just like Joe, you see that. We're going to work as a team, a little cockpit or crew resource management. Hi, buddy! As if you see an airplane or you see something funny, just ask.
Say it out loud.
Just say it out loud, right? There might be times where I'm about to talk on the radio, and I'll just kind of go like this, so then you know, like, oh, you know, not to talk, right?
Okay.
Hi, bud. I am going to be starting the engine here soon, okay? So hold on. Let's see what else. Any other questions?
No.
And we can fly. It's totally fine, too, to fly with the windows open, closed. It's really up to you.
Okay.
We have noise-canceling headsets, so it really won't matter. All right, buddy, can you go back over there? I'm about to start. I love you. All right, so that's the passenger briefing. All right, fuel valve, master avionics autopilot alternator. Flaps up 1, strobe lights. We're gonna go just put on nav. Mixture's coming right. Car beats in. Prime, we're gonna prime this 6 times, put some fuel in the engine. 2, 6. All right, so she's prime. Pressure, we're looking for 0.5 or above. We're at 0.7. That's good. Propeller area clear, and ignition. Clear prop! Ready?
Yeah.
All right, baby, here we go. Right about 1,000 RPMs. We need to be above 10 PSI for the oil pressure. We're good. Voltmeter's coming up. All right, after start, we'll go ahead and put on the headset.
Yep. Okay. All right, brakes are set, seatbelts are fastened, cabin doors again closed and latched. Flight controls. 3 and correct. Flight instruments again, we're checking temps, we're checking for no red X's. Everything's looking good, fantastic. Altimeter is set, bow set, everything's pushed full in. Fuel quantity, we're good. Elevator trim, I can trim it to, you know what trim is? Yeah, so I can basically set my trim, you can see this little wheel here, the trim wheel, up and down to basically alleviate control pressure. So flaps are at 20 degrees, confirmed and confirmed, 20 degrees. Minimum oil temps, 75, we're at 96, good. All right, we're gonna taxi over here and do our engine run up. Bradford traffic, 4 next day, departing 24, Bradford. All right, we'll stop right here. All right, we're gonna go up to 1,700 RPMs. Whoa, look at that! Oh, woo! Oh my goodness gracious! Oh, it was. That's crazy. Go up to 1,700 RPMs. Whoa, look at that! Oh, woo! Oh my goodness gracious! Oh, it was. That's crazy. All right, 1,500 feet or 1,700 RPMs here. Now we're gonna check our mags. Good drop. Good drop. Check our carb heat. Got a drop and a rise in temp. Engine instruments. And Bradford traffic. Warning say low approach on 6 Bradford. Everything's good. Bolts are good. Throttle. Coming back. Alright, radio set. Flight plan not applicable. Transponder. Coming here, 1200. That's a VFR code, and we're just on auto. So auto means as we start moving, it'll automatically put it into the correct. He wants to taxi out for takeoff, going to the southwest. Let me know if there's any issues besides the cub. Alright, and then before takeoff here, we'll do that here since it's very crowded over there. Carb heat, everything's full in. Fuel valve mixture, flaps are 20 degrees. Landing light we'll put on as we get out there. Nav and strobes. Alright, so I believe we're going to be taking off of runway 24. Bradford traffic, going to a low pass on 6, Bradford. Alright, he's doing a low pass. If we're not airborne,
there's a cub on the runway right now, Barry, just taxiing in.
Yeah, I'm waiting on him to get off. Alright. If we're not airborne, basically where that aircraft is taxiing, we'll go ahead and abort the takeoff. But we have plenty of runway. In terms of if we lost the engine after takeoff, there's a field right to the right that we can land at.
Looks like
and straight ahead there's an RC field that we can land at. Actually not too far from Whammer. Yeah, so that's the pre-takeoff checklist.
I think she's back taxiing, Barry.
Yeah, this is crazy.
Jensen, there's going to be a low pass then if you're going back out.
And you got the Cessna 120, get ready to taxi out when the low pass is complete.
Okay, as long as everything is clear, Stinson 117 is going to start a back taxi to 6 and won't hold for anybody departing on 24.
Okay, Cessna's back taxiing for runway 24, Bradford.
Bradford traffic, Stinson 117 is back taxiing for 6. Bradford.
Hey Bradford, this is Ranger 513 Juliet Golf. I'm going to hold for traffic both departing runway 6 and 24, and then we'll back taxi runway 24. So now we're just waiting. We're waiting for him to depart and for that person to depart. And Bradford traffic, 513 Juliet Golf, back taxi runway 24. Remain in the pattern, Bradford. Alright, brother, here we go. Back taxi. On the runway. On the runway. Alright, so everything, one more check. Everything's looking good in the green. We'll come into display and full screen. So now I can see that aircraft has just departed, right? So the only thing about some of these fly-ins is not all aircraft broadcast their position. If they're older airplanes, they're not required to.
You have to be listening for traffic calls.
Yeah, basically. The good news is it's a little windy, but it's coming right down the runway. You can see the windsock there. It's right down the pike. We're going to use every inch. Love that. Why not, right? Why not use perfectly good runway?
if you wanna come down towards me, then turn out here. It's a little concerning up that way. If you'll turn out beyond. Got you. Bit of a ditch prop.
You ready?
Am I ready? Yeah, here we go.
Bradford Ranger 513, Juliet Golf, departure runway 24, and we're going to have a hit northbound and then come back to the pattern, 3 Juliet Golf.
There you go. Alright, we got good RPMs. Everything's in the green, here we go. Cross checks. Everything's in the green, continuing. 30 knots. 40. 40 knots. 50. Here we go. Gonna get airborne.
Oh, buddy.
Here we go, baby.
Oh, yeah. We are off the ground.
We're off the ground.
Okay.
Here we go, baby.
Traffic, Terminal 475 Kilo Hotel and back taxiing Bradford.
Oh, that's a lot of feelings.
A lot of feelings.
A lot of feelings going on.
Oh, wow.
Holy.
Alright, flaps coming up.
Oh, okay.
You're gonna get back to that.
I'm gonna stop screaming.
It's alright, man. It's alright, baby.
Approaching altitude.
Oh my god. Oh, dude, the butterflies each time it bumps.
Yeah, do you?
Oh, yeah. Oh. What are we at? We're 1,200?
Yeah.
This might as well be 5,000. Oh my god. Oh, dude.
Pretty sweet, right?
This is insane. Oh, you could just see as far as you're allowed to see.
That's right, man.
Bradford traffic, experimental 475 Kilo Hotel, departing and we'll depart to the west. Bradford.
And Bradford Ranger 513, Juliet Golf is in a right downwind for runway 24, low approach, Bradford.
Alright, so you're gonna hear the engine kind of being lowered. That's because I'm descending. So we're just gonna do a low approach into Bradford. So we're not gonna land or anything. We're just gonna come down and do it like just a nice low pass.
Yeah, yeah.
There's that guy departing out of there.
Oh.
You're gonna feel a few bumps as we kind of come down. Totally normal. And too, man, if you have any questions while we're doing this, just let me know.
I don't know what to think. There's a lot to process.
Pretty amazing, though, huh?
Yeah.
The view, everything. Alright, so we're going to lower the throttle a little bit. We're going to be around 80 knots. We're not going to use any flaps or anything.
Bradford Ranger 3 Juliet Golf, right base, low approach, runway 24, Bradford.
How do you keep track of the... Oh, I see it.
You see the entrance over there? Yeah. Very unique airport.
Yeah.
In that regard.
Well, I've landed here in the sim.
It helps, man. You get acquainted, you know?
Yeah. This is an insane sensation.
And Bradford 3 Juliet Golf, short final, low approach, Bradford.
Oh. Yeah, we are hauling in. Oh, boy. Oh. And we're out of there.
Just like that.
Oh, my.
Approaching altitude.
Alright, we'll go over by the lake for a bit, and then I'll give you some tours there, and then we'll come back. Alright.
And Bradford 3 Juliet Golf, head down over the lake, and we'll be back. 3 Juliet Golf.
I haven't stopped clenching my ass this whole time.
Alright, there's 1,500 feet, so we'll hang around right here. Let's go up to 17 just for shit.
It's just that humans shouldn't be able to be here.
I know, it's crazy, dude.
Oh my god.
Alright, I'll trim it out. We'll hang right around 1,700-ish. We'll get bumped around a little bit. Alright, so traffic coming in. So we gotta look for that traffic. Alright, I got one. Yeah.
Twin Lake Cherokee, 86 Foxtrot, crosswind 9er, Twin Lakes.
Traffic, Stinson 117, 5 to the northwest at 2,000, and down to the right downwind for 24 Bradford.
That one right there. That's that Stinson that took off. Okay, that red one.
Cherokee, 86 Foxtrot, left downwind 9er.
Yeah, the other traffic is right behind it, higher.
Got one inbound. Alright, so we'll go over the lake there and do a little loopsy. You're doing great, man.
This is crazy.
Alright, and while I'm flying too, I like just checking the engine and stuff, you know, making sure temps look good. Alright, we're looking golden, so.
Yeah. 86 Foxtrot, left base 9er, Twin Lakes.
Look at those peasants on the road. Fucking traffic. Do they ever get weird about flying around the dam?
86
I ignore it. You shouldn't. There used to be flight restrictions around flying around like infrastructure, like nuclear power plants and stuff, but not anymore, but I still avoid them. I never really go near them.
Oh, for some reason over the water it makes me more nervous.
Really?
Yeah.
Alright, I'll do some shallow banks back and forth a little bit. Yeah, we can keep them shallow.
Final 2445 Bradford.
Back to the right. Oh, yeah.
People just don't even look up at airplanes. Like, airplanes are second thoughts.
I know,
dude. Like it.
That's why I feel like I've seen like UAPs and shit, because I'm always looking up, man. I've seen things I can't explain. People are like, where do you see that?
Well, you
I'm
just
always
don't
looking.
look. Yeah.
You want to take the controls for a minute? Yeah. Alright, nice easy inputs. One little hand. You got it, dude.
Alright, I'm just gonna go straight.
Yeah. So you can see the nose coming up a little bit? Yeah, nose down just a little bit.
Oh, there you go. Okay. Yeah, it's very small inputs.
Yeah, it's very, it doesn't take much.
Nope. You almost just have to anchor point your elbow.
And then just kind of watch, like now just give it a nice shallow to the right.
Okay. Shallow.
Yeah, just like that. And as you turn, you can see the nose starts to come through. It's a little touch back pressure. There you go. And that stops the nose from dropping from below the horizon, because you're kind of like the lift ratio changes.
Traffic guy, 144 Papa Whiskey, about 5 miles southeast, 45,
How many people get to go up and fly their first time?
I'm focusing so hard, like.
Bradford Husky 24 November 5, downwind. The low pass, over runway 23, Bradford.
I am still going right intentionally. Yeah, fine. These.
And then there's turbulence, you just let it happen.
Yeah, I mean, what can you do?
Yeah, you just let it happen.
You don't want to fight it.
Exactly. You know, sometimes you can stress the aircraft out when you do that, right? Just let it bounce around. Just small inputs to correct for it, and that's it.
Yeah, there was a moment where I was going, it was kind of traffic.
The Husky is going around. We're just going to do a little pass at this altitude.
Trying to look at the.
Traffic stack, 144 Papa Whiskey, 3 miles southeast, over the water tower, 45 for 23.
Yeah, so give us a nice left turn, keep us over the lake.
Good to see you guys. Sorry we couldn't land.
There you go, right there.
Altitude.
You see your nose kind of is up a little bit, so nose it over a little bit, right there. Yep. All little inputs.
How do you keep up with everything? Like, I'm so focused on flying that.
It takes time. It's like anything else. You start to build muscle memory.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's like playing hockey, man. It's like you're out there, you're moving a million miles an hour, you're making decisions split second, but like you don't think about it when you're doing it. You know, so eventually you get to that point with flying where, you know, you're constantly thinking, you're always remaining ahead of the airplane. That's the key. What gets people killed is getting behind the airplane.
Yeah.
Being too focused on the moment. You gotta always be not only the moment, but thinking about what's coming ahead. So you gotta stay on your toes, that's all.
I've relaxed a little bit, but it is. What are you mainly watching? Like, well, you gotta watch everything.
Yeah, but like, that, you know, airspeed, altitude, that's really it. I don't have to worry about heading right now, we're just kind of putzing around.
Traffic stack, 144 Papa Whiskey, left down 23 minutes.
You want to do a steep turn?
No, I'm not.
Alright, my controls.
Your controls.
Great job, dude. Fucking awesome, man.
Thanks, Steve.
Alright, we'll do a steep turn. So basically a steep turn, it's nothing crazy. It's just about we're going to do a 30-degree bank in this instance. And we'll try to keep our wing over like one of these islands and maintain a certain altitude. So we'll go down to 1700. And there's an island over here we'll use. Alright, so we'll try to maintain 1700-ish feet. Around 90 knots. And we're going to kick it around this island coming up.
Traffic stack, base, 23 minutes.
Alright, looking for traffic. I don't see any traffic. Nothing on the scope right now to worry about. Alright. So, here we go. So as the wind changes, you need more bank to keep the wingtip right on the point here.
GG, final 2-3, touch and go now.
Oh, yeah, that's... Feel that?
Yep.
Nice little G.
Yep.
Alright, now that we're going to start releasing on the, once the wind changes here.
Where do you see the wind at?
I know right here.
Gotcha.
Yeah. Yeah, and then you need less, basically as you're pitching into the, away from the wind, less bang. So there we go. Bam. Deep turn complete, we're right around, 1640 within margin of, altitude. Alright, we'll head back. Alright, so we'll go in here, we'll go to nearest. NCO5, we'll go direct to. Boom, give us a line. When we follow that magenta line, back in. Alright, 200 feet. Alright, I got that traffic. Alright, bro, don't be heading towards me. Keeps turning right towards me.
Traffic counter, this is Cessna Cover, 244.
Alright, bro, come on. There you go. He's got me now.
Final traffic, could you please tell that girl is left downwind for 2 months?
That's an amphib. Yeah. Yeah, boat wheel.
Think he's gonna land on the lake?
Probably.
Hey, Bradford Ranger 3 Juliet Golf, about 5 miles to the northwest. We're going to be entering a right downwind from a 2-4. Full stop, Bradford. Big plane.
Oh, yeah.
Traffic Jack 1-4, Papa Whiskey, starting left crossway, 2-3, zero.
Final traffic, could you please tell that
See, 7 miles southwest, 3,000 feet. We'll be entering a left base runway 31 Blue Ridge. This information, Victor 1750 Zulu meets our wind 220 at 7, visiting 2,500 broken.
220 at 7. Yeah. Almost right down the runway.
Was that automated?
Yeah. That was Concorde's ATIS.
Do they record those manually, or is it AI?
It depends. That one's manual, but they're all automated ones. Alright, there's traffic going into Bradford. I think that's him. Alright, minus 800. The fuck's that guy? Alright, he's going into Bradford. So it's like one thing you don't want to, you always are looking, scanning definitely every 15 seconds, 10 to 15 seconds, I'm scanning at airspeed, even VFR, altitude, just to make sure we're good, looking at my RPM settings. You don't want to get complacent, that's one thing.
Jack 1-4, Papa Whiskey, left base 2-3, minute.
Alright, where the fuck is this guy? Where is that guy? Alright, I'm gonna turn here, I don't know where this person is. I don't even want to fuck around, so he's 300 feet below him.
Yeah, 36156, about 4 miles to the north, landing at 2-4. Traffic Jack 1-4, Papa Whiskey, final 2-3, touch and go, minute.
So he's the same altitude as us now. I don't even want to fuck around. Oh no, he's 3. This is that guy right there. You see anybody? Oh. Alright, I'm gonna come around this big old fucking tower here. Oh yeah, I see him out there. You got him? Yep. Okay, I got him too, yeah. Yeah, he's going towards the lake.
November 72156. Are you going into Bradford?
Yeah, that's right.
All right, I'm going to go ahead and follow you in.
Okay, no joy on you. I see one out there in front of me, and we're looking for the field. 156 is planning a right traffic to runway 24.
Alright, where the fuck is he? Alright, it should be right over here somewhere. Yep, right there. You got him? Right there. Okay, I got him. Over the water. Got him. Good eye. Good eye.
And Bradford traffic, Ranger 3 Juliet Golf, going to be following November 56, the runway 24, Bradford.
Let's close.
See, this is the challenging part about flying VFR, where sometimes when you're in an IFR flight plan, you don't have to worry about this. ATC takes care of separation. Right. And we used to not have any of this shit. Yeah. Alright, he's right in front of us. See him? Yep. Landing at Bradford? Yeah.
And Bradford, that's the 156, entering a right downwind stop.
Alright, coming down 1 notch flaps. Looking for 80 knots.
And Bradford traffic, 3 Juliet Golf on right downwind from runway 24, following the traffic, 3 Juliet Golf.
Leaving altitude.
Alright, gas, undercarriage, mixtures rich. Prop full forward, seatbelts fastened. Switches are in the appropriate position. Pre-landing checks complete. Hey, look, he made it.
Bradford Ranger 3 Juliet Golf, right base, runway 24, full stop, Bradford.
Coming in full flaps.
Where's parking here?
And Rangers, the Talbot Yellowbird will wait for you. Take off, back taxi.
Roger that, Juliet Golf.
Traffic tag 14 Papa Whiskey, short approach, with gauge. 156 clear on the south side.
Oh, felt smooth to me. Smooth enough. Smooth enough.
Cypher traffic, Talbot 5507 Yellowbird, back taxiing for departure 24 Bradford.
Oh man, I get it.
And Bradford 3 Juliet Golf, I'll be exiting runway 24 to the right here and parking. Thank you.
Hell yeah, bro! That was awesome, man. Oh, dude, thank you so much. My pleasure. The magic of flying. I can't believe people just do this. People just do this all the time. That was incredible. I don't even know what I could compare it to. Like, it's way crazier than a roller coaster. Alright, lights are off.
Oil pressure.
Records. Alternator, autopilot.